Hi love, welcome back. In today's class, we're making this beautiful unisex top. If you are new here, my name is Miss Aye and you're welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you love for always coming back to us. Let's get right into class. I've used this stitch a lot on this channel. So in today's class, I'm going to explain to you the detail on how to make this stitch. So you can use it for any project you want. So the top consists of 3 panels, a back panel, which is a full one, and 2 front panel. The back panel, I'm going to chain 110 chains. And the front panels, I'm going to chain 2 each. So this is it. If you're making for a size extra large, consider chaining 120 or 110, depending on how big or oversized you want it. The same way, just add up to the front panel, but make sure you leave 10 chains in the middle so you can see. And after you make your 110 or 120, or if you want to make 100, add plus 2 chains on each. So this is what you should be having, and make sure you are leaving 10 inches at the back. Don't make it 100 50 but instead 110 and 50. So we would have 10 extra chains at the back. So I'm going to be using this yarn in hot pink color, and your tape measure, your stitch marker, and 4.5 mm hook, and your darning needle and scissors. So to begin with, you are going to make your slip knot, and this is how I make my slip knot. After your slip knot, whether you are beginning with the front or the back, but I'm just going to show you a sample. So I'm going to chain 20. So with this, you can decide to start with your back, which is 102 chains, or with your front, which is 50 plus 2 chains. But I'm going to make 20 chains plus 2. This is a sample, and I'm going to show you later how to connect everything. After your 22, skip 1 and make single crochet in the next stitch. Make another single crochet in the following, so you have 2 single crochet, chain 4, skip 2, and inside your 3rd stitch you are going to make a single crochet and make 2 single crochet in the following 2 stitches, making it 3 single crochets. So I'm zooming in so you can see properly. Sometimes the color distorts. Chain 4, skip 2, and make 3 single crochet in your next 3 stitches. Chain 4, skip 2, and make 3 single crochet in your next 3 stitches, and at the end of the row you are going to make your last 2 single crochets in the last 2 stitches, just as we begin the front. Now you're going to chain 1, make a single crochet in the same stitch. Now make 4 single crochet in the 4 chain space. So this is row 2. In the middle of your chain 3, your single crochet space, make a single crochet, and in the 4 chains make 4 single crochets, and you are going to repeat this until the end of the row. Make a single crochet in the middle of your single crochet space until the end of the row. At the end of the row, you are going to make 1 single crochet at the very end, and you've come to the end of row 2. Row 3, you are going to chain 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. Turn your work. You are going to make single crochet, not in the same stitch but the next stitch. So you're going to make 3 single crochets. So there you have it, chain 4. You're going to skip 2 just as you are doing for row 1. You're going to make 3 single crochet in the next 3 stitches. So all the even rows are the same pattern, and all the odd rows are same pattern, just that the beginning is different. So work your row 3 up until the end of the row. So we've come to the end, and now you're going to chain 2 instead of 3. Make a treble crochet in the last stitch. So remember, we started with chain 6. So the treble crochet counts as your chain 6 as we begin from the beginning. So row 4, you're going to turn, chain 1 in the same space, make 1 single crochet in the chain 2 space, make a single crochet in the 3 single crochet space, and now keep making your 4 single crochet and a single crochet in the middle until the end of the row. So at the end, since we begin with chain 2 single crochets, you are going to end with 2 single crochets. Chain 1, make a single crochet in the same space, chain 4, so this is row 5, and keep making your single crochet, chain 4, 3 single crochets. So chain 4, skip 2, make your 3 single crochets in the next 3 stitches until the end of the row. At the end of the row, after your chain 4, you are going to put 2 single crochets in the next 2 stitches to complete the row. For row 6, you're going to chain 1, turn your work, make a single crochet in the same space, and make 4 single crochets in the chain 4 space. This is row 7. Make your single crochet in the middle of your single crochets and keep working single crochets and 1 single crochet till the end. You are going to make your last single crochet in that space, the single crochet space. Now chain 6, turn your work, make a single crochet, 3 single crochet in the first 3 stitches, and this is how you are going to work your rows, repeating all these rows until you have your desired length. I didn't write the length because some would want it short and others will want it long. So keep working this until the end. I'm just going to show you how to make your treble crochet, the chain 6 space. So chain 2 and make a treble crochet in your last stitch, and keep working this until you get your length. I'll meet you when I'm done with my front panel and my two front panel and my back panel, and we'll connect our work. And yeah, I'm done with the back panel and my 2 front panels, and this is what the back panel looks like. And these are my 2 front panels. It measures 25 inches the length. So these are my 2 panels. Now we are going to be connecting our work with single crochets. So place your work, your front panel on top of your back panel and connect the row. Connect it with a single crochet, and now we're going to make a single crochet in each stitch. The front and the back you put together and you make a single crochet. So make 1 single crochet in each stitch until the end of the row, and you're going to repeat the same thing at the other side. So make your single crochets to connect the shoulder part, At this point, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, my love, my darling, please do. And also let us know where you are watching us from. It's always nice to know. So when you place them together, so the middle section is your when you left the 10 extra chains for the back panel. That's where you can see the back. So this is what your work should be looking like at this point. And now we are going to be connecting the size of our work. Before we connect the size of our work, you are going to measure to leave your armhole space, and with my armhole I'm going to leave 9 inches, and just put your stitch marker there or whatever you want to use there. So now we are going to connect the size of our work. Make a slip stitch and connect to the bottom of your work and chain 1, the 2 sides together and chain 1. So make a single crochet in the same stitch to secure it, and now you're going to chain 2. So we are going to be connecting it with zigzag. So chain 2, we are going to be connecting chain 2 and 1 in the closed space. Make a single crochet in the closed space, chain 2, make a single crochet in the closed space. So whatever we do for the front is the same exact thing we are going to be doing for the back. So chain 2, make a single crochet in the open space, chain 2, make a single crochet in the front panel open space, chain 2, make a single crochet in the back closed space, chain 2, make a single crochet in the back closed space. So this is how you'll be connecting the size of our work. So it's chain 2 and a single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, alternating from back to front until you get to where your stitch marker is. I'm at the stitch marker space, and you are going to take off your stitch marker, and I'm going to make my last single crochet. And your work should be looking like this at this point. This is your armhole, and now we are going to be working our armhole. So don't cut off your yarn. To work the armhole, your first row, chain 1, and you're going to make single crochet around the armhole. So 3 single crochet in the open space and 3 single crochets in the closed space. 1, 2, and 3. 3 single crochets in the open space and 3 single crochets in the closed space until you get to where you started your work, and we are going to make a slip stitch. So I'm at where we started now, and you're going to make a slip stitch to connect it. Now for row 2, you're going to chain 1. So this is basically all single crochet is our base row. Row 2, you are going to chain 1, make 2 single crochet in the next 2 stitches, chain 4, skip 2 and make 3 single crochet in the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3, chain 4, skip 2, make 3 single crochet in the next 3 stitches. So this is your beginning row, and you are going to repeat this until the end of the row. So this pattern is going to take a shape of how we started. So this is, let's say this is our row 1. Let's forget the all single crochet base row and count this as our row 1. So you are going to work this until where you started from, and we are going to make a slip stitch. So I'm at where we started from. After my last 4 single crochet, you are going to make your slip stitch. And row 2 is the single crochet row, so you are going to chain 1 and you are going to make 1 single crochet in the same stitch, and you are going to skip the next and make 4 single crochet in the chain 4 space, make a single crochet in the chain 3 single crochet space, make 4 single crochets in the chain 4 space, make 1 single crochet, make 4 single crochets in the chain 4 space, and this is the pattern for row 2. So work this until where you begin. At the beginning point, I'm going to make 1 more single crochet to finish off my work, and you are going to slip stitch. Now for row 3, you're going to chain 6, but this time you can chain 5 if you want, and make 3 single crochets in the first 3 stitches, chain 4, skip 2 just as you were doing, and make 3 single crochets, turning my work so you can see it properly, skip 2 and make 3 single crochets in the next 3 stitches, chain 4, skip 2, make 3 single crochets in the next 3 stitches, and this is the pattern for row 3 and slip stitch. So chain 1, the next row you're going to chain 1, make a single crochet in the same stitch and make 1 more single crochet in the next, and make 1 single crochet in the 3 single crochet space, and keep making your 4 single crochets in the chain 4 space, a single crochet, 4 single crochet, a single crochet. So you are going to keep repeating this until you have your desired length for the top. I'm counting only the holes. I made 5 rows, counting only the holes, right? The chain 4, so I made 5 rows. So if I'm counting all stitches, then 10 rows, excluding the foundation chain, the foundation row, which was the single crochet all round. If I'm adding that, then I made 11 rows. So keep working this and I'll meet you when you're done with your row. And also same thing you are doing for this, you're going to do the same exact thing for the next one. So just work your rows and I'll meet you when I'm done with both my So I'm done with both, and this is what your work should be looking like at this point. And we are going to fast and sew in our loose ends later, but let's do the borders for the down part of our top. You're going to attach your yarn, and we are going to work single crochets at the borders. So you're going to make 1 single crochet in each stitch. So we should know that the whole space or the empty space, we are only going to make 2 single crochets because we skipped 2, right? So 2 single crochets, and the closed space we are going to make 3 single crochets. So 1, 2, and last 3. And the open space we are going to make only 2 single crochets. So do this, alternate between 2 single crochets, 3 single crochets, 2 single crochets in each stitch until the end of the row or the other side. So I'm at the other side of the row. You don't cut off your yarn. We are going to keep repeating that border at the front part of our work too. So keep making your single crochets in each stitch. At this point, we are going to alternate, so rather 3 single crochets in the open space and 2 single crochets in the closed space. And I'll meet you at the end. So at the end of the row, when you're going back, we are going to make chains to connect both sides. So with this part, it depends on how close your chains you want your connecting chains to be together, or how wide you want it apart. So for me, I'm going to make 8 in every 4 inches. So work your single crochets. When you get your desired length, I'm going to chain 12. That is what I've done. Work single crochets down, skip 1, and work single crochets until the end of your 12 chains. So you're going to work single crochets. This chains is literally, we are going to be working on opposite direction. Whatever you do for this side, you are going to keep repeating that so you can tie them together. At the end of the row, you are going to keep working your single crochets. So after you work single crochet in each stitch, so you are going to keep working your single crochet. So make 4 inches of single crochet, chain 12, and make single crochets down again, work 4 inches of single crochets. So you're going to keep repeating that, and when you get to the other side, make sure you are working the same exact space where you have your chain. You're going to work the same exact thing at the back. So if you had 4 chains at one side, you're going to make sure you get 4 chains on the other side, but it should all be facing each other, right? If I explain this right. So work your single crochets, but also here it all depends on how wide or close you want them together. Work your 12, chain your 12, and you're going to keep repeating this, and the neck parts remain the same. You're going to just work only single crochets. So at the end of your row, you're going to make slip stitches, cut and fasten your yarn, and I'm going to sew in all loose ends at this point. So I'm going to sew in all loose ends, and you're going to do the same exact thing for all the loose ends. Make sure you sew in nicely, and you are done with your work. If you enjoyed this video, please leave us a heart comment under the comment section, and until we meet next week, my love, my darlings, my babies, my sweetheart, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell another friend to come to class next week. Have a blessed day. Bye bye.